So in the last video, we have created these objects using which we have stored this data in a file, right? Now what we'll do, so once you have stored the data into a file, let's fetch that data. Now in order to fetch that data, let me just comment this part. If I let me delete this part, why I need all this. So let me remove this data, which is a name. Okay, in fact, this ready also. So if I have this toString now, and let me remove all this. Since we need the same file, we'll use the same file name, which is f here. Now, now what we'll do is in order to fetch data, we have to use something called as read UTF. So for writing, we have used write UTF. For reading, we'll be using read UTF. Now, how to use read UTF? We'll say I have a data which is s equal to. Now to use read UTF, we has a method called as read UTF, and we can give a bracket. Since we are reading, not writing, so we have to use read UTF. Now this read UTF method belongs to a class called as data input stream. So we need to create object of data input stream. So we'll say dis equal to new data input stream, and in bracket we need to pass object of file input stream. So I hope you remember when you wanted to store data in a file, we have used file output stream and data output stream. In order to fetch data, we require file input stream. So we'll say file input stream. We'll say FIS equal to new file input stream, and in bracket we need to pass object of file, and in the object of data output stream we need to pass object of FIS, which is file input stream. Let's import the package. Okay, so we'll say data input stream package from IO, and now we can simply say it is dis.readUTF. Okay, now once you got the file, let's print this value just to confirm that we are able to fetch that data. We'll say print ln, and in this we'll print the value of s. So if you got a value from that file, that means this code is working. So let's say run as application. Okay, great. We are getting the output as Navin, right? But I also want to get this value, which is S1. So will it work? Let's say we have S1 equal to dis dot, again we'll say read UTF. And now let me print both. So we'll say S1 with a space. Let's print S with S1. So the output I should be getting here is it's Navin and Reddy, right? So depend upon how many times you're doing this read UTF, you can fetch that particular data. Clear? So we use file output stream and data output stream to store data, and we use file input stream and data input stream to fetch that data. Clear? So we can use multiple methods here. We can use for writing we use write or write UTF. For reading you can use read or read UTF. Okay, but in case of when you use write UTF or when you use write, you have to pass byte array. But in case of write UTF, you use a string. In the same way, when you use read UTF, it will give you the string object. Simple. So this is how you need to store data and fetch data from a file.